The next hero to get picked in this draft for Hellraisers is going to be an incredible combo hero with the Grimstroke, and we have the Weaver. And I am excited to watch the laning phase of this game to show you guys why Weaver and Grimstroke are going to make one of the most powerful laning combos in Dota 2. On behalf of myself, Navitz, and my esports team, the Sploush Troupe, I would like to start by talking about conceptually why the combination of Weaver and Grimstroke is so strong, because it's not the typical combo that you would think of with Grimstroke. Usually people pair Grimstroke with somebody who has a very powerful stun that can be used with his soul bind, but we're not worried about Grimstroke's level 6. What we're worried about is the far more dominating laning phase that he can have with the Weaver. And to show you what I'm talking about, I'm gonna first show you a little trick that I found out about today. I have Weaver and Grimstroke in front of me right now, and what I'm going to show you is this combination that most people probably don't know about, and it involves using the Swarm and Phantom's Embrace. So what Phantom's Embrace does is it silences a target, and what the Swarm does is it attaches a little bug to the target that reduces their armor, damages them over time, and it's just pretty good overall. So let's check this out. What I'm going to do is throw down the Swarm, I'm going to throw down Phantom's Embrace, and we're going to see which one Axe attacks first. Now Axe is attacking the little beetle. So look what happens. My Phantom's Embrace comes back by the time he finishes attacking the beetle, and I can cast another one right away. So what this means is that with Weaver and Grimstroke, you basically get to combo 2 latches onto a target, and when the hero tries to destroy the latches that are on them, it will first target the swarm creep first, or the swarm insect, whatever it is, onto the enemy hero, and that will allow Grimstroke to double Phantom's Embrace them, because if Phantom's Embrace comes back after the full duration, it does not go into cooldown. So if I go like this, and this just comes back to me after he's silenced for the full time, this cooldown will reset like that. So this is a combo on how you can just completely stop a hero from casting spells for a short period of time. So that was kind of the secret combo that most people don't know about, the 2 swarming bugs. But now we're going to talk about the more obvious combo, and that is using Grimstroke's Ink Swell on top of Weaver. So you Ink Swell Weaver, Weaver Sakuchis, he runs at the unit or the enemy hero, blows up onto them, stunning them, then he casts Swarm, you cast Ink Swell, you cast Stroke of Fate, and as long as you're level 3, you can cast all 3 spells. You should be able to pretty much secure a kill against anybody. So that's basically the full combo in effect. Once you get to level 3, you can start doing it, and we're gonna hop into the Team Liquid versus Hellraisers game where I first saw this today, and I was just so impressed with how powerful this laning phase was. We're gonna see it live in action now. Before the action starts, we're gonna talk about Weaver and Grimstroke in terms of where they can be played in lane. And actually, this is what's so great about these 2 heroes, because if you're playing with a friend, they can be played as the off lane and the position 4 combo. They can also be played as the safe lane and position 5 combo, which is what we're seeing here. And also, these heroes are really versatile and can be played in multiple roles. For example, Weaver has been played a lot as a position 4 lately. Grimstroke can be played as a 4 or a 5. So they're very versatile in drafts if you want to pick them in your Battle Cup games. All right, here we go. This is going to be the first setup of the combination. Let's go ahead and take a look at which spells the heroes have taken. So Weaver has Gemini Attack and Sakuchi, while our Grimstroke has Stroke of Fate and Ink Swell, and this is your level 2 kill timing. Now they're up against a Necrophos and an Earthshaker, who you can't see at the moment. He's standing right there. So we're gonna go ahead and watch how this combo exactly works here. So we're gonna see that Grimstroke uses Ink Swell on Weaver and Stroke of Fate. Weaver goes forward, stuns him, hits him a couple times, and manages to get the first blood right there by killing Liquid's Boxy. So that was the combination being executed as early as it can, which is at level 2. At level 2 is the first time you can execute the combo. Level 3 is when you can take it a step farther by getting Phantom's Embrace and the Swarm on Weaver at the same time. So we're going to see how they play it again in the future. Approaching our next scenario, we have Weaver at level 3 and we have Grimstroke at level 3 as well. You'll see that Grimstroke has decided to take 2 points into Ink Swell instead of taking 1 point in Phantom's Embrace. Now, this is because he wants the longer duration stun and because it does more damage onto the hero. So let's watch how they play this out. Weaver uses Swarm, Ink Swell goes onto Weaver, Stroke of Fate goes out as well. They get the stun, they get the Gemini attacks, and that is a dead Necrophos again. Necrophos is having a very tough time in this lane. So now what we're going to see is a very near miss on the combination I was talking about earlier. And the reason that they're going to miss is simply because of how long the cooldown is on level 1 Swarm from Weaver. So you can see that it's a 44-second cooldown, and Weaver doesn't quite have the cooldown off of him. Now, the situation is this. Weaver is level 5. Grimstroke is just about to be level 5. Our Necrophos is 4, and Liquidtasia the Earthshaker is level 4. Now here we go, the engagement's starting to happen. Weaver's moving forward to try to put some distance on Boxy, or to try to close distance on Boxy. He moves forward, is going to be able to get this stun in a second, but he doesn't have the Swarm available. So our friend over here, the Grimstroke, is going to eat a mango and try to combo this with this Phantom that's going on to the Necro. Now Tasia stuns. He's going to hit this Phantom 1 time. Boxy hits it 1 time, and that allows him to use his W, which is his Ghost Shroud, and then pop his magic wand, which gives him double the healing. If Weaver had had the Swarm available, Boxy would not have been able to hit that Phantom Embrace on him, and this would have been a sure kill because Necrophos would not have been able to cast his Ghost Shroud. So if they thought they had enough, and they were very, very close. It was a great play by Tasia to come forth, stun the Weaver, and then to attack that Phantom's Embrace from the Grimstroke. If that hadn't happened, and if he wasn't such a good player, that would have been a surefire kill. But if they had waited 5 more seconds for the Weaver to have the Swarm off of cooldown, that still would have been a guaranteed kill. Here we are, not too far later. We are going to be seeing the same combination go down, but this time he does have the Swarm available. So let's watch how this goes down. He comes forward, Sakuchi's. He does get the Phantom Embrace off. Now he swarms him, and he's gonna get the stun, but just a little bit too late. So the Phantom Embrace comes off. He gets the stun a millisecond too late. So the Necrophos was still able to get Ghost Shroud off, but that's okay because they had enough damage to kill him with the Stroke of Fate and with the Ink Swell damage. Now Queen of Pain did rotate to kill the Grimstroke, but they've got 4 heroes bottom now. They've committed 4 heroes, including the Necrophos, to deal with this Weaver and Grimstroke combo because of how much they've been killing this offlane. Now at this point, things are just getting dangerous. Insania is showing in lane. There's a Weaver, there's a Grimstroke, there's an Invoker. You can guarantee that Insania is about to die. They're going to drop the combo. There's the Swarm, there is the Phantom's Embrace. The Ink Swell was not even used because they didn't need it, and they kill the support who was just trying to soak up some experience in this lane at this point because it has been dominated so heavily. And the very last example we're going to see is Queen of Pain being gone on by the Weaver Grimstroke Invoker combo, but we're going to think about it a little bit more. So we just watched Queen of Pain blink forward here. What does that mean, and what does that mean for our heroes? Thinking about this from a higher level, instead of just saying let's cast all of our spells and kill the Queen of Pain, since she blinked forward, we know that she probably doesn't have more than 1 level in blink. Even if she did, she has a minimum of a 6-second cooldown. So we're going to watch these guys execute the combo again. Weaver coming forward with Sakuchi, Inkswell going down on top of Weaver, Weaver starting to attack. They get a few right clicks off, but they do not waste the Phantom's Embrace or the Stroke of Fate on the Grimstroke. All that happens is that Weaver comes forward, Sakuchi's, and right click attacks because they watched Queen of Pain blink from here to secure the bounty rune, and that ended up costing her her life. I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a new laning combo to play with whoever your best friend in Dota 2 is. Please let me know how it goes. Let me know how strong it is. Let me know what it's weak against. I'd love to hear it. All your thoughts, throw them in the comments section, guys. My name's Navitz. On behalf of myself and my esports team, the Sploush Troupe, I thank you for watching this video. Until next time, one love.